Captain Ganesh Karnik, the arithmetic is still questionable, but the optics is not. A former chief minister, a former deputy chief minister leaving the BJP, joining the Congress. You thought the Congress is a dead party. Clearly, Shettar, Savadi don't think so.
Rahul, good evening and greetings to all my co-panelists. I heard all of them patiently. Well, he was our tallest leader in the northern part of Karnataka. And after Mr. Yediyurappa, I think among that particular community, he was a very well-recognized leader. And we are also hurt. A person who came from RSS family, who came from a BJP family, whose elders have been contributing immensely, who took part in that famous Kittu Channamma Park flag hoisting issue. He has been with us, who has always gone against the Congress policies of appeasement. So when he leaves us and goes, it is definitely hurtful. But I want to tell you something. You talked about Lingayat community, tallest leader. Today, it is Mr. Yediyurappa who holds that position, number one. Number two, after this episode, his own younger brother, who happens to be the second-term MLC in Karnataka from BJP, he has decided to continue with BJP. The third point is, people who have been fighting for his election for the last 2-3 decades, they are deeply hurt. They are not going to go with him. A person who...
No, but why couldn't you stop this from happening? Usually, the BJP is very good at stopping, keeping the family united.
Rahul,
why did this HR disaster happen?
Rahul, you know it pretty well. He was asked to come to Delhi. He went and sat with everybody. Yediyurappa went and met him personally. Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, who is a person in charge of elections, he went to his house with the chief minister, went and offered many things which has come in the television. He said, we will give a ticket to anybody from your family or anybody whom we recommend. We will make you Rajya Sabha member. We will make you central minister. Why he was clinging on to this particular issue, I really don't know. Personally, I'm also hurt that he has left us. But what will happen in Congress for him? Congress has neglected Lingayat leaders. S.R. Patil, a very tall leader from northern part of Karnataka, who is very well respected, a very acceptable face to people. He has not been denied ticket. They are talking of BJP not looking after. We have given tickets to 63 Lingayat leaders in northern part of Karnataka. I am very sure under the leadership of Mr. Yediyurappa, the Lingayat interest will be most safe in the hands of BJP. It is the same Congress which thought of dividing Lingayat community in the previous election just for vote banking politics. Do you think people have forgotten about it? You raised the issue of Mr. Virendra Patil. The Lingayat community has not forgotten the way they treated the tallest...
Now, Aishwarya Mahadev, you think you got a tiger, the BJP thinks you got a turkey. Now, whether he's a turkey or a tiger, we'll find out on the 13th of May. But in the meanwhile, what we know is we can look at the electoral history. When Jagadish Shettar led the BJP at a time when Yediyurappa had set up his own party, the BJP's tally crashed to about a third of where it stood under Yediyurappa. If he was such a tiger, he would have been able to hold on to the BJP's leads. He didn't. And that's the reality. He can pretend that he can impact 25 seats, but the BJP doesn't seem to think that that's the reality.
Good evening, Rahul. Apparently, yesterday he was still a tiger, but the minute that he moved to the Congress, of course, he's suddenly inept and not as big a leader, because Mr. Yediyurappa, the way he spoke about Mr. Shettar yesterday, and all the leaders, the way that they were speaking, made it very clear that he was one of their biggest, tallest Lingayat faces, and also Pan Karnataka had that appeal. But apparently, the minute he decided to walk away or switch sides because of his self-respect, he became something that is completely, of course, inefficient according to them. First. Second thing is, you talk about this debacle of the 2013 elections. This is the reality. You let Mr. Yediyurappa form his own party, and when he formed KJP, all the choicest words and insults were added to Mr. Yediyurappa, and what did he do? He hit you directly in 40 plus seats, where he cut the BJP vote bank. But what did you after that? You came to 40, where first Mr. Jagadish Shettar was asked to fight with a house divided. Mr. Yediyurappa damaged them. Then you took Mr. Yediyurappa back again and made him a chief minister.
What's your internal calculation on the Shettar impact?
I can tell you this, Mr. Jagadish Shettar has a huge impact in Kittur, Karnataka, along with Mr. Lakshman Savadi. It is not only caste, but it's the fact that he's seen as a clean hand in the BJP. And I think that he is going to add further strength. And I have to say this, Rahul. Captain Ganesh Karnik said this. He's a very old congressman. BJP person. He has all this experience. We really respected him and all of that. Sir, if that was the case, could you not give this man the respect?
That's a good question. If he's as good as you say that he is, Karnik, why, Captain Karnik,
Yes.
did you not give him a ticket? He's only 67 years old. He's not past 75. You yourself say he's clean. He comes from a prominent community. Ticket kyun kaata?
No, see, we gave him much more than that. Kyun kata, I will not be able to answer openly like this. But he was offered much more than that. He was offered a central ministership. He was offered Rajya Sabha seat. He was told that we will take care of you. He was told anybody from your family you recommend will give you seat.
No, but is there
Everything
some
has been,
competitive element at play because he didn't serve in the Bommai cabinet, because he's seen as being senior to Bommai, because you wanted Bommai to be the next chief minister? Therefore, they weren't comfortable with having Jagadish Shettar as an MLA because he would have been a natural claimant to be CM if your party came to power. Is that why his ticket was cut?
You can keep guessing many reasons, but what we offered, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, yes, he was one of our very important leaders in the northern part of Karnataka. We are not very happy having lost him, but we are all very, very disturbed that he has gone and joined Congress, against whom just a couple of days ago he said Congress is in ICU. And I don't know why he has gone to Congress today, which is in ICU, to pull out the pipes or whatever it is. I don't know why he has gone there.
They may be in ICU in the rest of the country. In Karnataka, they're definitely not in ICU because they're poaching your doctors. They're poaching your doctors and bringing them into their hospital. That wouldn't happen if they themselves were in the ICU.